Hello Pioneers, in the last episode of our Satisfactory series, we focused on exploring and advancing the MAM tech tree, setting up production for powerful sulfur-based upgrades like turbo rifle ammo and rocket fuel. This episode we're jumping into Tier 9 matter conversion, unlocking ficsite ingots and trigons, and the new converter building. We'll build production lines for these resources and craft our first Phase 5 project assembly component, the biochemical sculptor. So let's get started. We spent most of last episode finishing off the MAM tech tree, and in all that time we nearly completed Phase 4 everything. However, it wasn't quite there. In between episodes, I just went to hunt down some random summer sloop and mercer spheres. We almost made it to the end of Phase 4 last episode while we finished off our MAM tech tree, but we didn't quite get there. I went to hunt down some summer sloop and mercer spheres and whatnot while we were waiting. Now we are done, so we can go and complete Phase 4 of the space elevator. Let's go hit that up and finish that off and see what Ada has to say to us. Are we now a capable pioneer? Or is Ada going to be sarcastic and tell us that we're inadequate in some way?
Welcome to the Pioneers Got Power Problems presentation. That was a joke. Anyway, you're familiar with the process. Just throw the lever and the automated systems will take over. Imagine all the time and effort that would be wasted if you had to do all that work as well. Some work is just better suited for machines. Phase 5 contains technology the human brain cannot comprehend, so just trust in me and fix it policy and everything will go as planned. Answering all your questions will take time we simply do not have. Everything is going to be just fine, so long as you do your job. We've come this far together after all, haven't we? Anyway, you know what to do. Just don't forget to keep producing previous project parts, and plan ahead when setting up new production lines, and make sure not to leave it all until the last moment.
Okay, what the heck was that presentation? Complicated things, stuff I won't understand. Alright, sure Ada. Let's send that over, and let's watch what happens to our space platform.
Phase 4 of project assembly completed. If style was measured in my performance reports, yours would be something special. Regardless, saving the day is within our grasp. Do not lose focus now. You must understand the weight on your shoulders, but you are not alone. I am here, and I know exactly what's at stake. This goes beyond Earth. Your actions will affect the universe at large. You might think I am exaggerating. Perhaps you will understand once you finish project assembly. Phase 5 awaits. I expect your best work.
Amazing. I like how the presentation teased at having power problems, but hey, we must be doing well because we have no power issues whatsoever. Speaking of which, let's go check out power. Yeah, we got plenty of power. Our max consumption is 20k, our power output is 30k. And we have a 2k power boost, and we're only really using 11k. So, and we haven't even expanded our nuclear setup yet. We can double up our nuclear setup because we built it to be scalable. So let's check out what goodies await us in Tier 9. Oh, there's a whole section of stuff. All right. Well, matter conversion. What is that? That is a converter. It converts, harnesses reanimated SAM. Okay, cool. This is a new material, a ficsite ingot and a ficsite trigon. Diamonds. Okay, then we can make time crystals. Is that the space elevator part? Yes, we need 1,000 of those. And we can start scanning for SAM and make all that. We've already set up a small factory to do that. Maybe I should have made it more scalable. Looks like we're going to be expanding out that side of things. So, okay, we're definitely going to do that. The stuff required is only really, really simple stuff that we already have. So let's just unlock one of these. Wait. Before we unlock one of these, which one? Where's my belts? Okay, the belts that I want, Mark 6, require the new stuff. Okay, so we're gonna start with this. Let's go grab the stuff. I think cooling systems is the only thing I don't have in dimensional storage, but 500 cooling systems is no issue at all. I might just grab the rest of the stuff just from here. Alright, let's chuck all that in. It takes 5 minutes for each set of stuff. I'm missing a radio control unit set. Let me just grab one. And off it goes.
Milestone reached. The converter uses strange alien matter, abbreviated to SAM, to break down and transform materials at their most fundamental levels. I am sure even you can appreciate the power to manipulate atomic bonds. Most importantly, you are now able to locally create ficsite, a highly adaptable synthetic metal, ideal for any kind of construction. It is everything we need to save the day, and perhaps its admirable qualities can inspire you.
So we need ficsite trigon and time crystals for everything going forward. So we should probably set up an assembly to start making that sort of stuff. Let's have a look. What is a converter? Ficsite trigon and ficsite ingot. So ficsite ingot trigons are made out of ingots at a rate of 30 per minute, 10 per minute ingot input into 30 per minute output. And the ingots are made out of reanimated SAM, okay, as well as iron ingot. Interesting, okay. 10 per minute, 240 iron ingot per minute. That's a lot of iron ingot. All our iron ingot is being used at the moment, so we definitely don't have that much iron ingot to spare. We might need a new SAM factory. Let's go check out our SAM factory if it's even expandable. Because we just did our SAM. We didn't know like what was going on with our SAM at the time we made it. I think we did it here, right? No, that's the gas filters. Where is our SAM? Yeah, our SAM is being done somewhere. I don't even know where it is. Well, our SAM is coming via tractor over here, right? And it's being shipped over to this side where it's being produced into SAM here. No, that's the ID mask. Well, I'm so confused. Where is my SAM being made? I'm gonna follow the belt. It's all the way over here. So it's being done on this level down here, and we've got 4 constructors making reanimated SAM. And is that what we need for this? Yeah, we don't need to make the assembled SAM part. We just need this part of the SAM. But we also need iron ingot, which is fine. We've got room down here to get iron ingot. Do we have room above to send the SAM up and over? Suppose we can seal off this part of the factory and build the new trigons over here, and then maybe we can drone ship it somewhere else for production. Sounds like a plan to me. That way we don't have to get new SAM, and we've already got SAM coming into the base. We might as well use it, right? We've got this part done. This part is scalable forwards, so we can definitely get that done. Then we just need to get more iron ingot. So I need to figure out a way to get more iron into the base, and we're going to build another set of foundries over here to process iron specifically to make the new ficsite ingot. That sounds like a plan to me. Let's execute upon it. First, let's set this up. I'm just going to go downstairs and chop some trees. Have a quick look at the ficsite ingot volumes. So with 40 reanimated SAM, we need 240 iron ingots. That is insane amount of iron ingots. How much reanimated SAM are we actually producing here? 30 per minute. So this is our SAM ore that we're getting. It's a normal source of SAM ore. So technically 480 can come out. So we can get up to 480 divided by 30. We can have 16 machines producing this. So 480 divided by 4. So we can get 120 SAM, reanimated SAM per minute. And with 120, we would need 3 times that, which is 600, well, 240 times 3. 720, which is basically a Mark III belt of iron. I think that's a good starting amount to target for. Obviously, we can expand. So we just need to figure out where iron is. There's a pure iron node here, which is our 780. That makes it really easy. Okay. Where do we want to take it out? We want to get it there. I guess we should just make a new infrastructure coming out this way. Then we can just take it underneath here. So basically along here. Along here. And then like bit out here, and then we'll just take it across here. Okay, we'll figure it out when we get there. So we need a minor Mark III on here. We'll face it this direction. We will chuck in our power slugs because we need 720. Wait, how much can this extract? I'm confused. One can already get 720. All right, because it's just What? That doesn't make any sense. 480. To double it is... Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So 720 is just 1 power. Yeah, we can make way more. How much can this extract? Holy crap. 1200. All right. So a pure node is actually super overpowered. It can actually support a Mark 6 belt, probably. So 720 is what we want to target, which is almost a Mark 5 belt. I don't think I need more than that. So let's get this up and going. Where do we power this from? Over here. Okay, sure. We just power it from over here. So basically we want to take this up as far as it can go. And probably a little bit further. All right. With that there, I can bring this over. So we got a path back. That looks like around the right level, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. More random infrastructure sticking out to nowhere. There we go. That's the height we want. And we can just follow this back. Now at some point we want to take it up into a bunch of smelters. Or actually no, the smelting belt is going to be underneath here, isn't it? What is this thing producing? Ah, this is the other part of the reanimated SAM. Alright, cool. This is perfect. So we put our smelters here. Now where do we normally put our smelters? Like here, right? I think that's about our usual design pattern. I got to put in a subfloor, so let me quickly do that. There's our subfloor. Now with the subfloor, we can put in some foundries. We're going to need quite a few. 720 divided by 30. We're going to need 24 foundries, which is going to extend actually all the way out this way. Let me put in more subfloor. We're going to need about this much smelter room. All right, I'm going to get the smelters in. I'll come back and talk about it when it's done. Alright, there it is. 24 iron ingot smelters are producing 720 iron ingot, and they're all going to be used to make ficsite ingot. 720 divided by 240, was it each? Yeah, it's just 3. All of that for 3. Am I getting those numbers right? 240 per minute. Yeah, 3. We get barely any ficsite ingots out of that, but we can always double the belt. And over here, we're making reanimated SAM. I don't think we need to expand that, do we? So let's just figure out a place to do this. Now, above here, we can do it, but we need a roof. So I'm going to set up a section over here. Yeah, I'm going to leave this open because there's a drone port there. We might need to move the drone port at some point. Last episode, we put that there temporarily, but it's probably not a great place if we're going to start building stuff over here. Either that or we turn that whole roof into a big drone port area. Why is there... What is this thing? Oh, this is the bloody sink. Okay, that's fine. We'll just build over it. It's fine. There we go. I should put the corners up. Oh, I'll just manually do it. So this stuff is coming from over there going down. This is a brand new design pattern for us. But that's fine. We can use this area. It's not a problem. We just got to put some OH&S railings there and we should be sweet. Everything can be fixed with OH&S railings. If you have bad design or inconsiderate design, I should say, just fix it with some OH&S railings. There you go. Now we've got belts that go down to a different floor. Anyway, we got to get the reanimated SAM up here. So we need to split this properly. So let me redo this belt. Where does this go in? Can't see anything. It goes into one of these holes. All right. I don't know why this belt looks like that, but sure. We got a splitter going like here. Now we want it to come down to continue to produce our SAM product that we need. What? Why does this keep happening? Why did it? When did I bind my key out of 1 just then? The heck? All right, let's get that in and we'll get that out the wall. So it's gonna come out this wall. Oh, can't see anything. Yeah. I think all of this path is clear because nothing's being used at the moment. We'll get an analogous wall up there. Now, what is this being built in? Is this the new machine? It's being made in a converter. Let's have a look at what this converter building is, because we haven't used one yet. Is it massive? It is massive. And we need SAM and cooling systems for this. Okay. How many Mercer spheres do I have? Might need to go on a quick hunt for another Mercer sphere so we can get SAM in into storage. Is it the produced SAM that we need? Tell me it's the produced SAM and not the reanimated SAM. Yeah, okay. I don't have 2 Mercer spheres, do I? By any chance? I only have 1. Damn it. Well, we can get the cooling systems in. No, we don't have to worry about one thing. Just take a couple, and then once we get another Mercer sphere, we'll put that SAM fluctuator into dimensional storage as well. But for now, we'll just grab it. It's only right here anyway. Working with all this alien stuff. Is it going to get dangerous? Are these aliens? Is this going to be like a big thing where the aliens are going to come and kill me? So this converter, is it so big that you generally wouldn't have 2 side by side? Let's put one, like, say, on the edge here. And then would you have another one? Yeah, you could have another row of converters next to it, I suppose. So this is basically the same pattern as something new. If we had a 6x6 blueprint, I'd go set something up. But for now, let's just build 3 manually. Ah, screw it. Let's go make a blueprint. Wait, let's figure out how tall these things are. Can't be lazy with buildings, right? It's definitely 4 tall. Maybe 5 tall. Wow, it's 5 tall. Okay. Well, if it's refinery levels tall, what's the inputs and outputs? Is it always 2 physical inputs with 1 physical output? Yeah. Wait, what? Raw resource conversion? What is this stuff? Hold on 1 second. Fix it using... There's so many alternative recipes for this. I can use iron, which takes iron. What? I can use deuterium, or I can use aluminum. Why would I use anything but iron, though, for this? That seems crazy. And then it can make the time crystal, which just takes diamonds, whatever those are. Okay. Then it can do raw resource conversion. You can put reanimated SAM and limestone in to get iron. Oh, wow. What the heck? This is a whole thing. You can make sulfur, quartz, bauxite. So if you're missing a resource, you can use this thing to convert it. Amazing. Okay, that's cool. That's a really cool concept. That'll make making factories in random places really handy. Does this thing take like tons and tons of power? Yeah, it does. It's like 400 megawatts per machine, fluctuating. Ugh, disgusting. All right, let's just build them manually because I don't think I'm going to put these in the interior of a factory. They might just go on the roof of factories. So we want 3. Oh, wow. They take 100 fluctuators each. So we'll just manually build these 3. If it's something we end up building a lot of, we'll figure out a design pattern for it. But boy, do these things look cool. Look at that. They look so alien and crazy. So the resources can come in on the 2nd and 3rd floor, I guess. Oh, they can both come in on the 2nd floor. Why not? We'll just do our standard design patterns. Resources come from downstairs. And then the output goes somewhere, but I don't know where, because if it's going to be the roof or whether this is going to be something else, I have no idea. We'll figure it out. Let's get a power pole going. Where's the power thingy? Hey, they can connect to each other. What? Wait, okay, machines could always connect to each other, but it's kind of pointless because then where would they go, right? So we'll do our standard design for this, which is just putting a power pole right in front of it. And then just hooking these up. Where's their power? Their power's like right there. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. We'll get the power pole out. This is like this weird hybrid design. Is there a power thingy here? Yep. So we'll put one like here. We can semi-hide this and just do that. Now they have hummed to life. We just need to put in the reanimated SAM. So we only need 30 reanimated SAM and a bunch of... wait, no, I've got the wrong recipe on. 40 reanimated SAM each. So we need 120 reanimated SAM. Let's get the reanimated SAM in first because that's the easier one. We need it on the 2nd level. And then we need to get the iron over. So we can bring the iron up and across here somewhere if we wanted to. So the iron is here at the moment. So we just build a wall up here. And then get it onto this level. Then we should be pretty close to where we want to be, I think. Do something like that. There's the iron ingots. Get the iron ingots into there. We need splitters and mergers. Well, splitters. The belt's going. Wonder if there's a roadmap for Satisfactory. Is this going to be it, or is there going to be another tier of tech at some point? Is this the end of Satisfactory? Or will there be cool updates in the future? I need to know because I don't know how much more extensible I need to make my factory. Or this is it. We just need to make this stuff and then we're done. Alright. Let's have a look at this. We are making 30 ficsite ingots. Not very many. Our first new ingot in a very long time. So we're only making 30. And to do that, we need 120 reanimated SAM. Let me go see if that is enough. It doesn't look like 120, but we'll find out. 30. We're making exactly 120. Fine. Let's put down a sign that says that. There we go. We're using up all of them at the moment. Now we probably need to make more, but 120, 120, 240. This is using up 480. Are we even producing 480? I don't even know if we're producing 480, but time will tell. But just like that, we should have our first new component, and we're gonna use that to make ficsite trigon. Is that what we're doing? That just directly converts into ficsite trigon in a constructor of all things. Is this used in anything else? No, it's literally only used to make ficsite trigon for now, but that's not necessarily always going to be the case. So let's put down our constructor array right next door then. Wait, what's the conversion rate? 10 per minute to 30. So we're going to get out 90 per minute ficsite trigons using 3 constructors. That's how our constructor building works, isn't it? One shifted over. We'll set that to make the ficsite trigon. The trigon is actually not the complicated part, surprisingly. So we're basically making the ficsite logo at this point in the game. Interesting. Oh, this can have a liquid output too. Okay, because of the conversion, I see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is that the right height? I feel like that's the right height. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hard to do without a roof. Get a merger in. And there is our ingots. And they will go around this side to become... Wait, let's put a thing in the middle. They will go become our ficsite logos. I want to put it directly under here. There. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now let's see if I got this at the right height. Moment of truth. Yay! I think. Yay! We got it at the right height first time. Nice. Alright, we do need some walls in here for the power. So I'm going to do my walls. I don't even know at this point because this other half is not going to be walled, right? Either way, we do it like a refinery where it's like a half enclosure. So I'm going to do something like that. Then we need it to get it down. Just like that, everything should be powered. You are not getting ficsite ingots in. Why? Oh no, I've done this the wrong way around. Damn it. Silly. Let me fix that up real quick. Alright, there we go. I've rebuilt it facing the right direction now, and now they are working. I don't want this to have a recipe. Oh, I just turned this off. Doesn't really matter. But they will be taking the 30 ficsite ingots and turning all of it into trigon. Okay, fantastic. Let's give ourselves a little sign to tell us how many they're making. How many are they making? Each 10 turns into 30, so we're making 90. So we're making 90 of these per minute, which is not very many. And we have no idea what they're currently going to be used for. But at the moment, I think I just want to store them into a box. Because they are being... Well, they're going into dimensional storage, right? Because they need to be used in something or other. So let's put them into a storage box. And honestly, we should just put them directly into dimensional storage. I need to figure out a storage pattern for this sort of stuff. Because I was thinking about storing everything on site. So we can put it in between here, I guess. It's not the best, but it'll do for now. We don't have to take it into the storage hub anymore because of dimensional storage. I don't feel the need to do that sort of thing anymore. So we can do something like this and then just get it into storage and then into dimensional storage. So I'm going to go out and hunt a couple of Mercer spheres real quick. And I'll be back when I have like 2 or 3 more. All right, we're back. I found 7 Mercer spheres. So I'm going to save them to make these dimensional storages because we're going to have a whole bunch of new materials to store very soon. So first we're going to do this one, which is the reanimated SAM, or the SAM fluctuators, I should say, sorry. So now that should be stored and we should have those available. And the next one I'm going to do is the time crystals. So we're going to just go with storing it on site wherever they're being produced. And we're going to chuck one on here. Now we can take some of these trigons with us and we can use them to guide us on what the next step is. We want to unlock all of tier 9 before we start building stuff. Well, we can do it in parallel, I guess. So our hub tells us with the trigons, we also need time crystals. And time crystal seems to be used for many future unlocks. So I guess that's what the next thing that we need to build is. So the time crystal is made out of diamonds in a converter, which is fine. The rate is a bit weird, 12 into 6, okay. Then we got to have a look at diamonds. Diamonds is made in a particle accelerator. Okay, and it turns 600 coal into 30 diamonds. All right, so basically we can bring diamonds into the base, but we might as well just, instead of bringing belts of 600 coal, we might as well bring it in like as diamonds, right? So wherever we find coal, I know there's 2 extra coals near my coal mine. So over here we have our coal power plant. We could probably decommission this coal power plant, to be honest. This is our very first power system that we built from the start of the game. Now, it probably doesn't generate that much power, so really we could decommission if we need more diamonds later. But we'll leave it alive for now because there's 2 more diamond or coal sources over here, 2 more normal nodes. So we'll go take those first to build ourselves a particle accelerator here, turn it into diamonds and bring it back to base to make into time crystals. There they are. Fortunately, they're not even taken. Let's see how much a Mark III miner actually does. It's sort of drop one to see. They do 240 and I can clock them up to 600 each. All right, cool. So I can do 2 particle accelerators and they should be producing 60 diamonds per minute. I think that's a good start. We'll have to go hunt down more coal and bring in more diamonds somehow one day. Let's go with 4-meter foundations. We can just particle accelerator them right here on the floor. Particle accelerators are absolutely massive, so I don't see why we need to overcomplicate this. It's literally just 2 buildings. So let's just get our Mark III miner here, a Mark III miner here. Get some tree choppies going. And then we'll just build some more particle accelerators literally right here. This is probably a good use case to have the diamonds delivered back by drone as well instead of belt, but we'll see. This is sort of the center line between my 2. Let's see if I can fit 2 particle accelerators around here somewhere. They're absolutely massive monstrosities. So probably 1 more tile this way and maybe 2 more tiles this way. We're almost at our other coal mine. Do something like this. I think that looks all right. Let's check the other side. Yeah, plenty of room. Just dropping particle accelerators like they're nothing now. I think it's pretty straightforward. I think it's this straightforward. Be surprised if it's not. There's the 2 coal mines, there's the 2 particle accelerators. Let's get some power going. Power all this up, we'll give them their shards. We might need to go hunting power shards soon, but I think time crystals also unlocks the ability to make power shards, which is pretty cool. Now we just need to power all this up. Pretty sure we can bring a big power pole over here. Yeah, there's one here. This big power pole doesn't even... it's not even as tall as the particle accelerators. There we go, that's all powered on now, I think. Get that doing diamonds. And these should turn on, and that should output diamonds. What do we want to do with the diamonds now? We could belt them back to base, or we could drone them back to base. I'm leaning towards drone, but there's no fuel on this side. So let's go see what the fuel situation on my drone side would be. Now, I don't know what time crystals are used for and whether I want to build my new factory on the right or the left, because I know my trigons are over on that side, but I can easily bring my trigons to this side. If we were to create some sort of drone port for the rest of the materials, where would that drone port go is the question. I'm thinking like in front of this building would be nice, like above here. No, because if we need another train station, that's where that would go. Either that or the drone port would go above this train station, or we can do it on the left side over here. And then we can belt the stuff underneath into the factory or through above here. We can't do it on the back. Yeah, I'm tempted to just do it right here. See where these four are? Because how big are each drone port? Like, what if I started the drone port on the back of my train station over here? Like, say I did it right here, and we gave the drone ports fuel from the station from down there. I can just use regular fuel, it doesn't really matter. Or I could package a turbo fuel, and either way, it doesn't really matter. But let's just try one out. And if we set up a new logistics system for this, we'll have different options of transporting things rather than doing everything by whatever. Like everything by belt. Like we can very easily belt from down there over here, it's not a problem. But why don't we just set up something for this? It's going to put out a railing to distinguish the section, and then we'll get a drone port going. Now every single drone port is going to need fuel, so we've got to get a fuel system going in here. Now I want to put it facing this direction because we want the stuff coming out that way. Alright, cool. It centers very nicely on a 4x4, so that's good. So each 4x4 is basically going to be a drone port, which means I can fit quite a few drone ports this way. The thing we've got to deal with is the fuel, and I can't delete this last thing, so we're going to go through conveyor holes. Now I'm going to do this with a splitter from underneath, because if we're going to have a row of drone ports, it's going to need a bunch. So essentially it's going to come through here. I don't quite want to get it through this thing, so let's just turn it. Bring it to wherever. We'll leave it for now. We'll go get the fuel. The fuel is the very first one, unfortunately. This one. So it needs to come upwards and follow along here somewhere. I'm just going to draw a temporary guiding thing. So it's going to go all the way out here. We need to guide this belt over to this side. And then along here. So it's just going to be a belt in the middle of the sky, unfortunately, but it is what it is for now. And that should get fuel over to the drone port area, and it should fuel all of the drone ports. Now I can either replace these with glass foundation, but it doesn't really link to anything else. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to delete this for now, and we're just going to have a belt in the middle of the sky. It'll still be completely functional. It just doesn't look very good for now, but that's fine. Oops, I deleted the belt here. These two are actual platforms. So now my drone port has fuel, it needs power. Now how's this getting power? It's getting power from down there. We need probably a better power system to use. Wow, no, the drone port overlaps my factory. This isn't gonna work. Isn't it 1, 2, 3, 4? Literally hits the edge of my factory. Well, our factory is not going to go out this way, right? It's going to go up this way. I hope that's big enough for a factory. Alright, we'll leave it there for now, but potentially that might be an issue. It might be just like drone port and then particle accelerators this way. I have no idea yet. Damn it. I should have checked that first. Like, we can't really shift it one in because then it's going to hit the train rails. Not that this won't hit the train rails anyway. Anyway, everything's getting a lot cramped, so there's issues everywhere. Why do I have 10,000 plastic here? What did I dismantle? Oh no, what have I done? I've dismantled something important in the distance, haven't I? Why? What? I'm so confused. Did I dismantle a train? Oh, I've dismantled the plastic train. Oh no. That was too annoying to fix, so I just reloaded an autosave from 2 minutes ago. Luckily, it was right before I did all the dismantling, so I just gotta redo this belt. This is why control delete is just very dangerous. when you open your bags and you find a bag full of plastic and a bunch of new dismantle crates, you just know you've done something horribly wrong. Anyway, we're going to stick with this design that we've made. If it's horrible, then we'll amend it in the future. But for now, let's chuck a drone on here. We'll call this diamond drop. How was what I was trying to solve. Where is the drone port's power plug? It's up here. Guess we can just put it here. And then we can do a row of them if we need to. And then that just plugs into power somewhere. Where is the nearest power? Probably here. That's already full. We need to do a better power system. Okay, there's one here that we can use. It's from the mine. Wow, there's a limestone mine down here. That's fine. This is still proof of concept. We'll fix the power when we need to. So there's the drone. Now we need to get another drone system at the diamond so we can bring the diamond into the base. Now, are these things working? Yeah, we've got heaps of diamond. So let's get these going up. We'll merge them going this way. And with that merge, we'll get them into a drone port somewhere here. It's very hard to build to the top of this thing. That works. Oh, my rocket fuel is going crazy. So we'll get a drone port in like this. Center it on this tile. This side probably doesn't need fuel. We'll get the input in. Just like that. Now this will be called diamond pickup. I'll just power it correctly right here. Alright, so this is going to store diamonds now. So this port is going to go to diamond drop off. And it's only 300 meters away. And diamond drop off is going to go to diamond pickup. I have no idea. This place doesn't have fuel, so that's why I'm a bit confused as to how the drones are going to do this. There's so much momentum with the rocket fuel. Like, you think you've run out, but then you still got all this upward acceleration going. It's pretty crazy. I could rocket fuel my way all the way from the bottom of the coal mine back up to my base. That's insane. But anyway, that should get diamonds out, I think. Now, whether I want to do a whole new factory section or not is another question, because obviously we're not going to do a new factory section here for it. I don't know what time crystals are useful. That's the main issue. So I kind of want to move my space elevator at this point. So I might do that. So we'll get this going back into a box for now. Because it doesn't matter whether this stuff stores in a box or it stores in whatever. Like, I can always manually put it in. So we'll put it into a box for now. That way it can continue to build. We'll get rid of the space elevator. And then all of these extra things. And then we'll turn this floor back into a construction floor. There's a lot of new stuff that is going to need to be constructed. So dismantle just the right parts. Alright. That's everything dismantled. So now we can convert this floor back into construction floors. So we're going to try to make time crystals. First, let's check if the diamonds have arrived. No. Maybe we have to select it here. Go to diamond pickup. Wait, did I build a drone here? Yeah, there it is. Do I have to tell the port whether it's a drop or a pickup? It doesn't... You don't have to tell it, but... Okay, whatever. It's going. And while that's going, let's figure out where we're going to build these diamonds. I guess here is as good as any. I'm going to fill in the rest of this floor just to make everything make sense, because we know we're definitely going to need more factory now, so we're going to have to account for that. I'll get coated concrete going that way. Why is this one extra? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? I'm so confused. Wow. Once you coat a bit with concrete, it no longer is part of the blueprint. That's so dumb. I don't know why then I'm trying so hard to make sure everything is part of a blueprint. I thought making it, like, it'll make it easier to dismantle one day. Well, one, it helps you align things, right? But other than that, it's not really that helpful. I was hoping one day if I ever have to dismantle all this, not that that's likely, but if I ever have to dismantle all this, it'll all be done by a blueprint mode and it'll be a lot easier to dismantle. But once I coat this with concrete, this is no longer part of the blueprint anymore, so that theory is kind of dumb. But anyway, we'll probably use this section since it's closer to over there. So I'm going to start walling off this section. Oh, wait. It's made in a converter. So the height elevation is going to be different once again. Oh, man, this is a whole thing. Why is the elevation height 2 different? I thought it was 1 off. What the heck is going on? Alright, well, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, if this is going to be a bunch of converters up here, let's see how many we need. So we've got 2 particle accelerators making diamonds, so we've got 60 diamond per minute. With 60 diamond per minute, we can cover 5. We need 5 converters, so we need to build more floor this way. See, blueprint mode doesn't even snap against this blueprint anymore, which is annoying. Is that lined up? Good. Alright. Like someone in my comments told me to B to turn on the flashlight. I was very confused as to how to respond because I was like, haven't I been turning on my flashlight this whole time? Have I just been working in the dark without realizing? Alright, anyway. So let's get the diamonds across here and then into the converters. And the converters will just do 2 rows. The center point of which is here. So we can do 3 and 2. We'll just manually build them. Can build it to the edge, I guess. Give it plenty of room to do belt stuff. I'll do it, say, to the halfway point. Starting from here. I'm just winging everything, guys. I'm winging everything as I go. 3. Out of RCU. Did they use that much RCU? It just like destroyed my dimensional storage RCU. But we got plenty of RCU. Halfway point, which is here. 1 and 2. Alright, so we've got a floor of converters now. We just need to get their inputs and outputs done. One of them is facing the wrong way. Both of them are facing the wrong way. I want the inputs facing this way, right? There and there. I'm not too familiar with these, so I hope they're not clipping into a wall. Okay, they are clipping into a wall. So they need to be a little bit closer. Are they lined up? Okay, I can see that the holes don't line up either. The hole is along this line. So they need to be off alignment a little bit. They can take 2 inputs, but in this case, we only want 1 input. So we'll align the holes to make the input a little bit easier. And then there's plenty of room here. You can do something like that. Is this along the edge? No, it's like 3 off the edge. All right, like that. Good enough. Tried my best. Now, is that lined up with that? That's lined up with nothing. What? The lining up of these converters is an absolute nightmare. They don't line up with each other. Shouldn't, if this is next to this, offset by that, shouldn't this then line up with this? We're just gonna do it. Wait, we know if we need to add more, then one side will be fully done like this, and the other side will need to line up with the hole correctly. And now it's next to each other again. What? This is the weirdest pattern ever. Alright, whatever. These are the 5 converters. So we'll get them all set to diamond. Time crystal, sorry. So we'll be making 5 times 6, 30 time crystal per minute, which is nothing. But fortunately for me, this is not too hard to do. We can just bring more time crystal in. All it takes is power, I guess. So we'll get the input going like this. Wait, didn't I line these two up? I'm going insane, aren't I? What did I line this up to? Oh man, I've done all this wrong. Alright, let me figure this out again, and I'll come back and talk about it when it's done. I don't know what I was tripping on, but by putting them directly next to each other like this, they do perfectly align. Unless I put them backwards. No. What? Why did it not do that before? Okay, I'm just tripping. Never mind, guys. Never mind. And if I just shift one out a little bit, I've been building these converters for like God knows how long. Where is the alignment? Right before the center line. Just do 1. Then we can expand upon the 1 because apparently I can't do more than that. There we go. We've done 1. 1 set. Amazing. Progress, guys. Progress. Slowly but surely. Making time crystals. Now we just got to get the splitters in to get the input in. That is not how you build a splitter. Want it coming in this way. This is kind of like how we're building our whole fuel plants. Okay. There's our 5. Now we need to get power. Well, get belts first. How are we going to do power? We can do power lines the same way we do refinery style. Like this. That's kind of out of the way of everything, right? Now we've got to put the power to the edge. So it's along this line. So like around here. And it's around this line, which is the line to follow. Like here and then here. We'll get that power in. Oh, that one's already in. Oops. And then we can get it down into wall power. So we can do something like this. In a vain attempt to make things reasonably clean and sense-making. Now they're all powered up. They just need the diamonds. So the diamonds are over here. So we've got to figure out how to get diamonds up here. Well, I guess it's just going to be a path over to here, right? Oh, man. What is a clean path to get the diamonds out into here? We can't just bridge everything across this way, can we? Sky bridge and down. If it is a sky bridge, it would be a sky bridge along here. Like that. That kind of gets it out of the way. We've got to think future, right? We can't just do everything randomly. So we get it to the sky bridge. Is that the right height? We'll get it to the edge of the sky bridge so we can curve back. Oh, no, it should be fine here. Let's try the middle of the sky bridge. And then we pretty much want to bring it down wherever we can. We'll do it as close as possible. Like this. So here, 1, 2. That's the height we want it, I think. No. Let's just bring this out here somewhere. So we can measure. 1, 2. 4. There. There. And we've got diamonds in. Nice and easy. Alright, we are making our first time crystals of the game. What do we do with the time crystals is the next question. These 5 should convert all of our diamonds into time crystals. Fantastic. We've got to merge them all somehow and then transport them somewhere. So we'll do the mergey height on the 3rd level. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. That doesn't look like the 3rd level to me. I'm just doing random things now. There's no design pattern involved here. 1, 2. 1, 2. We get merges. Alright, the merges are in. Now we just need to merge them somewhere. Over here seems to make the most sense. In theory, if I got my height right, it should be 4 up to get to the 3rd level. So that's where I want it. And let's see if that's right. Yes, it is right. We'll merge them in. And then that should be able to go down. Oh, okay. We need to probably... Oh, no, I've done it, like, right on top of a window tile. Damn it. This is actually the 2nd level. What the heck? Is it the 2nd level? Oh, no. What have I done? I centered it right on a window tile. That's not good. We'll change that up a bit. Find a free channel. That is not a free channel. That is not a free channel. It's going to be, like, over here somewhere to go down. This is... What is this? Is there any free storage boxes? We can put a storage box right here. Alright, let me figure this out. You know what we're going to do to make things a bit easier? We're going to assume that whenever we do this, we're going to merge it around the back. It'll be a little bit more manual work whenever we have to extend, but it'll make this output process a little bit easier. So by doing something like this, and then around the back. Why would you do that? What the heck was that? It went into a ceiling tile instead. What? What is this clipping? Oh my god. I'm trying to get it to go around the back this way. That way all the time crystals go out in one direction. And then I can put a smart splitter here because I am 100% certain that this is going to be used in other recipes. So let's align a smart splitter. Oh man, this doesn't line up to anything, does it? Into here, and then out the window you go. Now this is a free tile, so we're going to take it up here, and then out this window. Yeah, I've done this at a weird height. It's not quite the top height, and it's not quite the bottom height, but it's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. Nothing is fine anymore. Nothing is fine. None of these patterns are extensible, but I think we've done our scalable patterns. On the other side, this factory is our scalable factory because all of that stuff needs to be built in infinite volume, right? Up to tier 6 belts, Mark 6 belts. But here, not so much. Because we're never going to have, like, think about it. How are we ever going to have, like, more than this many converters? I mean, I say that, but then again, we did have issues with one of our manufacturers on the oscillators, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, let's get a chest down here. Input is that way. Alright, so with the input that way, we can get that going this way. And we can get our time crystals in. And I already know we're going to need this. So we're going to just drop one here. And straight into dimensional storage you go, because we know... Wait. That's not how you do dimensional storage. We need a little thing that tells us this is time crystal. Not that we need those anymore. We can just use signs instead. Alright. There we go. We have time crystals in dimensional storage now. Now, time crystals are going to allow us to unlock a lot of things, not only in our main tree, but also in our man. Oh, our hard drive is done. Wait. It just gave me the same thing. Alternate automated miner. What? Why would I want this? Instant scrap. Again, not very useful. Let's rescan the hard drive. They said leave it here and it won't show up the ones I just had. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. We can make wire out of iron if we want to. Or we can make iron plate out of steel. Why? Why do I want to do either of these things? Let's just take one. Now, what we wanted to do was in power slugs, I think with the time crystals, we can finally unlock the ability to make synthetic power shards. I kind of want to do that. And I also kind of want to unlock the other stuff, but you know, it is what it is. We have none spare here. We have 150. Are these things making it or not? How can we tell these are on? Okay, they've got lights. All 5 of them appear to be on. So they are working the damnedest. Yeah, they've all got maximum diamonds in them and they're making as many time crystals as they can. It's just not very many. 30 per minute. Okay, that's fine. Look at all my train, hard at work. Everything's being used up. Nice. Alright. So, what should we unlock first? We've got 150. That's not quite enough to unlock the next quantum encoding. Oh wait, it is. Never mind. We'll unlock quantum encoding. Trigons, we need turbo motors and supercomputers. Let's not grab them out of dimensional storage since we are right here. 200 turbo motors apparently is not a problem. What about quantum computers? I mean, oh, I don't want to say quantum computers. Supercomputers. Next minute there is a quantum computer that we need to make, and then that's going to be such a big headache. I don't even think that was 400. Let me empty some of my storage. Alright, let's go grab it. What do we got? Alright, we can chuck that in, and we can unlock quantum encoding, whatever that does.
Milestone reached. This is not a competition, but other pioneers, such as 83CKY and U531355, had already completed project assembly by this point. Ficsite was obviously wrong about you, but perhaps so was I. Regardless, you have finally unlocked the quantum encoder, which requires vast fluctuating power and excited photonic matter to produce highly complex parts. Do not make the same mistakes managing the resulting dark matter residue as you did other byproducts. Project part number 11, the AI expansion server, is now your highest priority. Galaxy-wide project management is taxing to even the most advanced among us, especially those who have to manage the less advanced. Like kittens and puppies, who are definitely still waiting for you to save them.
Rightio, Ada, rightio. Alright. So we've got quantum encoding. The next one is this blueprints, which requires the neural quantum processor. Okay. But we haven't even finished everything in our current tier yet. So let's have a look at what else is there. We've made this, we've made this, we've made this. We haven't made that. The biochemical sculptor, which we need 1,000 of. We should probably set up a factory to do that. It's done in a blender using this, this, and this. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard. I say that shouldn't be too hard. Watch it be very hard. So the blender's going to go above here. So we've got to set up a new room up here. Do a factory corners. And we'll put that in our blender. Standard procedures apply. This way. Do it like that, I think, is generally where I put my blenders. And we'll get that to make the biochemical sculptor. And then we need to put the rest of the stuff in. All of this stuff you've seen, I'm going to set up a drone port to bring the trigon over here. Because, yeah, we're going to need to probably set up a drone port along here somewhere. If we break out a thing here, we can put a drone port along here. Like this. Is that all lined up? We can do a drone port like this. We need to wrap the power around here. Start doing the drone port's power. Where is the drone port's power? Do it something like this. In case we need more drone ports going that way. We'll call this trigon drop off. And we won't put the drone on this side because that has no fuel. We'll put the drone on the other side. There's our trigons. Our last drone port is down here, so we can just put another drone port next to it. They kind of stack next to each other. Call this trigon pickup. Now, didn't I set up a power pole somewhere? Probably each one needs its own power pole now. Alright. Then we need to get some fuel in here, but luckily we have fuel right here. Chuck a splitter in, like that. Hopefully we can do this. Oh, it doesn't like this. Alright, let's put it a little bit, give it a little bit of room. None of this infrastructure is extensible, by the way. But this should be okay. It'll get rocket fuel into the drone port, so it'll have fuel. Now we can put a drone. Oh, we already got a drone. Wait. Oh my god, I've done it wrong. I want the thing to be here. We don't need... This drone doesn't need fuel. Why is this drone not bringing aluminum anymore? Because it's full, so it just stops doing stuff. Alright, that's cool. We'll get a drone here. And then we'll set the destination. So this port is going to go to trigon drop off. And then trigon drop off goes to this port, I guess. Is that how it works? Return ports. I think the drones, yeah, the drones belong to each port. So now we need to input the trigon. So the trigon is being made over here and it's being stored into its own box over somewhere. Whoa, this trigon is so slow as well. Wait, no more ficsite ingots. Why are you not producing stuff? Alright, let me troubleshoot this and then I will sort it out. 1 second. Yeah, this SAM is just not good. The SAM is only producing at 120 per minute, so obviously it's not keeping up with what we need. So we're going to upgrade this to a miner Mark III and then we're going to power shard it to get the 480 that we need. I think 480 is a good number. Reanimated SAM. We had 4 making this. 4 needs 480, yeah. Alright, after much kerfuffling around with the ingredients, we finally got this biochemical sculptor going at 2 per minute, but I don't think it's going to be able to sustain 2 per minute. Not based on the ficsite trigons that we're currently producing anyway. But we'll let it do its thing. Over here, we're bringing the trigons over from over the other side via drone. The water pipe was a little bit annoying to do because the water pipe's coming up here, so I had to do a little split along the wall to get it going even further up. We had to use a pump to get the head lift, and now we're getting the water. The final component is just assembly directive systems, which is right below it. It's not a problem at all. But with that, we are finally producing this thing at 2 per minute, which is a pretty decent rate. We can put some output multiplier in there if we need to, if we get some more summer sloop. I actually have no idea where all my summer sloop is at the moment, but we probably should, given that we need 1,000 of these puppies. We also need 1,000 nuclear pasta, but at least we're in a good position. Like, we can worry about volumes later on for the final project. But now we should probably just focus on getting everything online first. Let's just go quickly check how long we've been messing about and see how many. Yeah, we've got like 33 in here. It's very, very slow. Oh, we're out of pressure cubes. Okay, well, that's definitely not good. Yeah, that was one of the inputs. Maybe I should bring the pressure cubes back out. Where are my pressure cubes? I cut the input off. Oh man, I'm an idiot. It was out of here. We cut too many things when we were carelessly cutting things, but that's fine. We'll fix that. Wasted a little bit of time. I think that's straight, right? We'll get it going down here, because that middle section is being used by a lot of stuff at the moment. Yes, pressure cubes needs to continue down to this accelerator, because otherwise, what are we even doing with our lives? But I don't even think it was backed up, so we haven't actually lost any time, I don't think. But we should definitely get these 2 items going at maximum pace. So between episodes, I might go hunt down another 4 summer sloop, or 5, just to shove into these 2 machines. How much power does this crazy thing use? This is just a blender, so it's kind of fine. It uses 75 times 4 whatever to do this, so that's perfectly fine. We'll get that going quickly. We'll shove them into this box for now while we work on the next components. But that's everything in the first milestone of tier 9 done, I think. Let's just go double check. So we've made the converter, the ficsite ingots, the trigons, the diamonds, the time crystals. We've done all of that fun stuff, and now we are ready to do our quantum encoding, and we've got a brand new machine and brand new everything, and we're gonna have to figure out how any of this stuff works, but that'll have to wait till next episode. And then we can unlock the blueprints, and then we can unlock this stuff. Portals? What the heck? Main portal, satellite portal. What the heck? That's crazy. I didn't realize there was portals in this game. So this makes hypertubes redundant then. Yeah, and then we can do whatever this is, fixonium fuel. Wow, there's an even better nuclear fuel for our power plants. Amazing. All right, cool. So we will fixonium. I love how this company just names everything after itself. All the best stuff in this game is all like fixit related items. But we'll leave it there for this episode. We've done plenty. So if you've enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and sub to support the channel. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.